Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Coinbase. Welcome to the channel. We're going to update you all as to where we think the market in Coinbase is going to go. At our last prediction, you guys can see we were anticipated this market move to the downside. Seemingly, it looked like we may have gotten a little bit early, maybe 2 or 3 days early, because the market in Coinbase initially went up and then it went down. I'm not upset though, because we already established when we did the price prediction that there were sellers right here, and they did a pretty fantastic job of holding this pocket and then lowering the market from there. We're going to talk about this and then see if Coinbase is going to continue to go down. But before I get started into that, you guys appreciate my videos and content. I would like for you all to show your support by liking the video, sharing the video, and as well as subscribing to the channel so that you all will begin to learn how we're able to predict with high probability where prices are going to go, so that we can profit from the market moves way before anybody else even considers that price was going to go this way. Yes, it's humanly possible for you to determine where price is headed. I know it may sound crazy. I know it may sound impossible, but there's thousands of videos on this channel right now that you guys can go actually view for yourself, and you'll see that we have been doing that. I mean, this example is right here in front of you. Coinbase. We talked about the market in Coinbase in October. Here it is, November. We were already looking for the price to go down in Coinbase. Now, initially, I told you the market initially went up for 2 days. That's cool, because we had our TP, ultimate stop loss, like all the way up here. I'm cool with that, because we understood that this would be the place that we would say, yeah, we're not sitting on the right side of the market to see Coinbase continue to trade up here and then continue to go up. But that didn't happen. Immediately when price came to the sell pocket, it reacted. And that reaction was down. Real simple, right? So I would call this a pretty good prediction, outside that we were maybe a little bit too early. But the market in Coinbase, either today, the 14th, or the 13th, came to ultimate TP price, 13.93% right there. So let's go ahead and cut this out. And we will also clean up this chart as these sell pockets are no longer viable, as well as these buy pockets in Coinbase. Now, first thing we always do is come in and update the chart, because every day is a new day for us to begin to see where people are, right? We will always want to know where people are, where they're willing to buy and where they're willing to sell these stocks. First things first. So we can now tell, considering that we have more time, that this area up here in Coinbase is a sell area now. Okay, we got people there willing to sell, and it looked like there may be a sell pocket right around here in Coinbase. So we're going to mark that area, and we might have another one right there around 300. We're going to look at that on hourly chart to see if that's really a sell pocket though. But let's go ahead and look at this a little bit lower in Coinbase. Right here is this biggest area that we can see of potential price being bought. Coinbase being bought right here. So we're not that far away from that area now. From the low that occurred today, we're probably like maybe 10%, 11%, all the way up to like 15% from hitting that area. Okay, so we might need to focus on this area being tagged. If not this area, then we need to focus on these other areas here in Coinbase. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at these prices on a different time frame. Here it is on the 2. We already got a sell signal in the market in Coinbase right there. Something that we need to pay attention to. The market's telling us, look, y'all, I know you might want to buy the stock right there around $325, but the market is thinking otherwise. It's telling us something else. So we're going to pay attention to that. Here it is on the 3 for Coinbase. Okay, this 3-day price bar right here shows us that there's somebody coming in wanting to buy this stock, because the market traded all the way down to $268 and it lifted and closed at $284. So somebody's in this price bar trying to buy it, trying to buy this stock. Look at this on the 4. Same thing on the 4. So we got the 3 and the 4. Those price bars pretty much look the same. Here is Coinbase on the 5 and the weekly chart. So yeah, we got buyers entering the market in Coinbase. So we're gonna have to pay attention to see if we're able to get like a small bounce into the market there. Look at this on the 2 weeks. Okay, the 2 weeks still looks pretty weak to me because we got the same buyers that attempted on that 2 week price bar. You can see that they really didn't win. On the following 2 week price bar, here it is on the 3. Three definitely looks weak still too. Okay, so this may be a surprise to people when they see price going back up in Coinbase, because this 3 week price bar still reflects weakness. So again, don't get caught off guard. Don't be caught by surprise if you see the price of Coinbase begin to go higher, because it might just simply, it could be doing that just to seduce you into thinking that this stock is ready to go back up. Be careful. Here's on the 5 weeks. Okay, again, it still is pretty weak there too. And for the month so far, there we go. Now, here it is on the hourly chart. Okay, so I think you guys can see, yeah, that's a viable area for us to add this and bring that up there a little bit. This may be a viable area right there to create a sell pocket. But look at this though, okay? Right here is where the buyers are coming in. They're telling you right now. And it's not a coincidence that we're getting that type of bar, because we got the same type of bar right there. Okay, so when you look at this, you look at the area to which that low came in, and then you look at where the market is trading at now. So somebody, like I said, somebody's trying to buy this stock down here around like 285. Now, is it convincing right now? No, not yet. Not yet. I'm not convinced that this market is ready to go higher off of this 1 11-hour time frame, but I do acknowledge, hey, there's someone here trying to buy it though. Here is Coinbase on the 5-hour chart, just a little bit better. You guys can see it. Okay, the reason why I'm not truly convinced is because there's still some people, some market participants still in here trying to sell Coinbase. Okay, here it is on the 3. So you guys can even see it there. That's where the buyers are coming in. These 2 3-hour price bars. Okay. Let's look at this on the 1. So yeah, this market really didn't do too much in today's trading outside of, it did do a pretty good job running back up, but it got caught right around here. So we got some sellers in the market in Coinbase right around here. Okay, so we got to pay attention to that. Let's look at this on the 330-minute chart. Yeah, this could just, I think this may just be the beginning of the market trying to buy in Coinbase. So what we're going to do is get rid of this buy pocket here, create a new pocket right there for Coinbase. Now, we don't come in and automatically buy the stock just because we see a first hint that the market is trying to buy now. So what we need to see is the market to come back down, test this pocket of buying and hold it. Then we'll begin to say, all right, cool, I might get on board with these buyers and ride the market up in Coinbase. Until that time, this is just a hint. That's all it is. Okay. So now let's look at this on the 30-minute chart. I just want to see how today's trading how today's trading occurred, and the market, yeah, it got snagged right there. So this might be a sell pocket into the market in Coinbase, and this would be another hint, if price breaks this pocket to the upside, that the market is being controlled by buyers. This is just the beginning, and we're not going to be led into thinking that this is an automatic buy. It looks good that the market did go higher off of that 130-minute bar, but it's not good that price got caught right there. So we still need to see this market in Coinbase continue to hold this momentum that came into the market today. That's pretty much what I need to see continue going on for this upcoming trading week. Okay. So now, question is, should we wait? Because the market has already seen a pretty substantive move lower. It's already gone down 25%. I think we do need to wait to see how high this market is going to go for the buyers and this current initial bounce that we're currently getting, to see if we need to come in later and induce another sell prediction to the market to the downside. Because that's still the way that I'm going, that the market in Coinbase is still weak. I just want to see how much momentum the buyers will have into lifting this stock up. That's what I'm really wanting to see. Okay, so we'll just keep it for this moment, just leave it alone right now, because I want us to see where's this stock is going to go as it attempts to go back up. I really want to see that first reaction first. So unfortunately, we're just going to leave it alone, let the market continue to cook, and as we get more price bars baked, then we'll come in and see whether or not we can induce another move to the downside, or could we see this stock begin to go higher. I still think it wants to go down, but I want to ensure that we at least get in at a pretty good price to drop the prediction for Coinbase continuing to go lower. And I just think it's down here yet. All right, so that's it. That's where I'm at. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.